27 positions is more than most VC companies have. Today I have 32 on the books. And they said, let's try and figure out what the common attributes are of the ones that are successful in returning capital. And lo and behold, about 2 months later, and I'd never noticed this because I wasn't looking, but not some of my returns, 100% came from companies either owned or run by women. Now, what? And I'm not, trying to start gender warfare here. I don't care about that. I would give money to a turtle if I could get a return from it. It doesn't matter to me. So the point is, what attributes do they have that are different than their compatriot men managers? And I'd argue that that old adage, if you want something done, give it to a busy woman. Time management skills in small cap companies, remarkable. Number two, setting goals that are achievable on a quarterly basis. Because when companies achieve their goals, the morale lifts up. The propensity to succeed again is higher. And so,
do they set more realistic goals?
Yeah, they do, because the guys are swinging for the fences all the time and setting ridiculous goals that they don't achieve and then saying, well, we did okay, we did 50% of our goal. That is not the same as achieving a goal and succeeding it, so I'd argue that's better. But I think the real key is risk mitigation. I find that the use of capital, which is always scarce in a growing company, is better managed by women who diversify the risk. But the only thing that matters is the return of capital.
Welcome back to Let That Sink In Quickly, a quick take on a career and professional development issue. I'm your host, Vaughn. Now, it pains me to say it, but it's true. When it comes to success in entrepreneurship, the future is female. While everybody was busy still thinking patriarchy, 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 men run everything, women quietly took over the space. And it's not even like a 51-49% split. It's more like 70-30. You just heard no less a person than Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, from the hit show Shark Tank, one of the most unapologetic capitalists out there, letting us know that across all his 32 lines of investment, the ones with women as the principals have given him the best returns on investment. So much so that if given the choice, he will always invest in a company run by women than one run by men. Let's talk about this. Why are women killing it so hard in the entrepreneurship game when compared to men? Stay tuned to find out. And while you're at it, now is a good time for you to subscribe to the channel so you can get access to our other great content. Great stuff coming up on the other side of this break.
Let that sink in.
I am 1000% positive that if some kind of global study was done to measure the success rate of companies headed by women versus those headed by men, the women would win hands down. And it wouldn't even be close. And it grieves my heart and pains my liver to say this, but data does not lie. In the clip we played to start off today's episode, Mr. O'Leary broke down a few of the reasons he thinks female-led companies are doing so much better than those run by men. You can watch the video again to check those out. But in my opinion, the reason women are doing so much better than men at entrepreneurship comes down to one primary thing. Women tend to make better decisions when it comes to long-term objectives. You don't believe me, do you? I can already hear the legions of men out there kissing their teeth and going, no go so. You just try to make the woman them feel good about themselves. And to your cynicism, I respond, data does not lie. I'll just stick to Jamaica alone. A study done a couple of years ago by the World Economic Forum gave us some very interesting results. First, not only are women outperforming men at every level of the education system, women are also more likely to go on to take advantage of tertiary education and the economic opportunities that go with it. And even without factoring in healthcare needs specific to women like pregnancy and gynecological care, data shows that women visit doctors more frequently than men, indicating that they manage healthcare issues much better. The same study also showed that women are far less likely to engage in risky sexual behaviors, that is, having multiple sexual partners. Among the people studied, who were between the ages of 15 and 19, who weren't in any kind of union and didn't have any children, it showed that 12% of women compared to 52% of men had more than one sexual partner within the previous 12 months. Women also used contraceptives more. Women also attend church more, which is indicative of a higher level of moral awareness than men. Oh, it gets worse. Did you know that women also drive better? Globally, dozens of studies have shown that women get into far less accidents and get far less tickets than men. Curiously, female pedestrians are also far less likely to get hit by cars than men. Go figure. Now, when you add all this together, it seems pretty obvious that women are better at making long-term decisions than men, which makes them extremely well suited to the journey of entrepreneurship. So where do we go from here? Well, women, keep on doing what you're doing. You're killing the game, you're winning. No need to change a thing. Men, it's time for us to start studying the competition. As it is now, I've been noticing a trend in venture capital circles, which is that a lot of the investment capital seems to be going in the direction of women compared to men. Even charities, it seems, are far more likely to donate grants or other forms of financial assistance to women than they are to men. So gentlemen, understand that if it comes down to you or a woman for venture capital investment, you are at a significant disadvantage. But even beyond the competition side of things, female companies are thriving. So it makes sense for us to learn why so we can implement their strategies and thrive too. And I'm gonna stop right here. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we're able to reach more people with our career and professional development info. I'm Vaughn, and this has been Let That Sink In Quickly. Take care till next time.